So the Tony Bugsby law firm is representing Jane Doe in the complaint that has been made against Shannon Sharpe. Y'all, let's talk about it. So on Sunday, the Tony Busby law firm filed a civil lawsuit on behalf of a brave young woman, as they call her, who alleges she was brutally essayed by a former NFL player named Shannon Sharpe on multiple occasions, and the last incident occurring January 2025. Now, according to the complaint or the lawsuit that was filed against Shannon Sharpe, Jane Doe alleges that there has been patterns of intimidation made by Shannon Sharpe, manipulation, abuse, including allegations that Sharpe repeatedly threatened to and slap Jane Doe. Now, the case seeks $50 million in damages. Now, according to the document, it says that she wants general damages in the sum in excess of $10 million, special damages in the sum in excess of $10 million, punitive damages in the sum in excess of $20 million, statutory penalties in the sum of excess of $10 million, declaration of rights as set forth above, attorney's fees and costs of litigations, interest at the statutory rate, oh Lord, such other and further relief the court deems responsible under the premises. Now, she's also demanding, y'all check this out, she's also demanding a trial by jury. Ooh. Now, this is Shannon Sharpe right here. Now, in the complaint, it's been stated that Shannon Sharpe, now, first of all, Shannon Sharpe, on one particular video that he made on Club Shay Shay, y'all remember that Cat Williams interview? He made over $6 million on that particular interview alone. So, you know, he good for $50 million, okay? Now, as I said in the complaint, Shannon Sharpe claims he made as much as we talked about the $6 million from one episode of his podcast and is alleged to be signing, y'all hear me, a multi-million-dollar deal with the Volume Media Group. Actually, it was $100 million. Now, could we say that all of these allegations, maybe people are just trying to railroad Shannon Sharpe and blah, blah, blah? But here's what I want y'all to remember. Despite any celebrity that have come forward, from Bill Cosby to Shannon Sharpe to P. Diddy, these men get so high, they make so much money, and they cause so much noise because the money that they make, I believe, in my opinion, they forget they black, honey. Now, y'all know we black, and you got to do what? Dot your I's and cross your T's, because it's always somebody keeping record of all your wrongs. Now, let's get into what Jane Doe said, alleged that he did. Now, according to the complaint, Shannon Sharpe is 56 years old, and Jane Doe, when he met her in 2023, she was only 19 years old. She actually worked at the gym in Nevada. Now, according to Jane Doe, she was working at the gym. Shannon Sharpe tried to talk to her. She did not want his advances towards her because she felt him intimidating. Of course, he's older, much larger. She was not attracted to him, but she must have been attracted to that coin. According to Jane Doe, he was super persistent, He insisted, I guess, that he get to know her. So she went ahead and took his phone number. Now, according to Jane Doe in the complaint, over the next few weeks, he continued to call her, text her, message her, talk to her at the gym, and she eventually obliged to his request. Now, over the course of 2 years, they encountered a sexual relationship. Now, in this relationship, Shannon Sharpe, to his rebuttal to this complaint that was filed on Sunday, this lawsuit, he took to his social media page and he wanted to post text messages. Now, I'm going to put my face over some of this stuff because it's pretty bad. It's pretty nasty. But some of the things, according to him, she texts him over the course of 2 years, maybe 5 or 6 times. Now, what was his reply? There was no reply. He only posted her messages. What I'm trying to figure out is, why you didn't put yours in there? You mean to tell me there was only 5 to 6 messages the whole time you encountered this, Jane Doe? Now, as you can see, I'm going to cover this because it's pretty nasty. The first time he encountered her was text to his recollection, November, then January, then August of 2024, August 11, 2024, and it was no more communication between the two. Now, Shannon Sharpe is currently a defendant in another lawsuit before the Supreme Court of New York, facing claims from another woman of intentional infliction of emotional distress, among other allegations. Now, many of the factual allegations in the New York case are eerily similar to his action towards the Jane Doe in this case. Now, according to the New York lawsuit, Sharpe forcibly subdued the plaintiff in the case, forcing her to get on her knees, child, subjecting her to non-consensual sloppy top, despite her repeated protests. Now, when she resisted, he persisted. He would not take no for an answer. According to the New York lawsuit, the plaintiff therein feared for her safety, just as the plaintiff, the Jane Doe here, fears for her safety now. Now, the New York lawsuit further alleges that Sharpe escalated to a non-consensual, all while telling her that he will make it, Lord Jesus, make it so no other man will want her. Those were the same words, apparently, that he used with Jane Doe, and it wasn't just a one-time thing. Y'all know what they say. It ain't no fun when a rabbit got the who. Anyway, in this particular report here, this is a news article. Remember I told you he was negotiating a deal? Well, check this out. That daggone Tony Busby, man, he about his game. He about his business. A few days after news emerged that Shannon Sharpe might be negotiating a substantial media deal worth over $100 million, a report surfaced about a woman filing a lawsuit against Sharpe for alleged SA. Listen, all I got to say is, you celebrities out there, y'all get so doggone big and you forget, especially the black celebrities, you forget what color you are. Well, despite how much money you got in your pocket, at the end of the day, you still gonna be black. So if you out there doing wrong, it's gonna come back on you. Somebody is keeping tabs, y'all. And when you start to get too big, baby, they say, no. It's not going to happen. Anyway, drop down in the comment area. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. He not only is facing 1, he's facing 2. And over the course of his career, let me tell you how many lawsuits he's had. Now, according to the New York Post, Sharpe has been sued dozens of times, settling 23 of the 24 complaints. Does that mean what he's doing now? Is it true? Will he settle, or will she have a trial by jury? Do you believe the Jane Doe? Do you believe Shannon Sharpe is guilty? Do you believe he did what he did? Drop down in the comment area. Let me know what you think. Let's talk about it. And y'all know what I always say. Here first, where Kimmy's world is your world.